So better late than never. Today I'm going to review Jordan Peele's recent horror film, Nope. With the critical and box office success of both Get Out and Us, Jordan Peele has now become box office gold for Universal Pictures. Jordan Peele of course is known for both comedy and horror. So I became very interested on seeing his next horror film. As I saw the advertising of this film, I later realized that it is both science fiction and horror at the same time. I saw it in IMAX last July, and it was great! One of the most scariest, chilling, and brutal films I had ever seen, and I'm going to tell you why I think this way. The story of this film is about two horse-wrangling siblings, OJ and Emerald, who lives in a Hollywood horses ranch that saw something very mysterious up in the sky, so during their power outage, they have discovered one night that some of their horses disappeared. As a result, OJ and Emerald must team up with a tech salesman and a filmmaker to capture the evidence of an unidentified flying object. I find the story of this film to be good and original, but nothing really that special. This film is pretty much Jaws meets Close Encounters of the Third Kind, meets The X-Files, meets M. Night Shyamalan's Signs, meets Super 8. While there are few parts in this film that did drag on, there are some funny moments, frightening moments, and unexpected moments. It also had some western feel to it, kind of like John Carpenter's Vampires. There are even some parts in this film that reminds me of one of my childhood favorite cartoons, Courage the Cowardly Dog. The special effects in this film are very good. Though this film had a budget of $68 million, I can tell that there are some CGI practical and stunts that are used in this film. There are also some makeups in this film as well. The cinematography of this film are very beautiful to look at. I really enjoy seeing the landscapes and the buildings. It is also interesting to see that some scenes in this film are filmed in that store, Fry's Electronic, which sadly went out of business last year. I will not get too much into detail, but there are some graphic and violent scenes in this film. Now for the actors in this film. Let's start with OJ, played by Daniel Kaluuya. I think he did a great job playing that character, who is Emerald's older brother that is very serious yet brave and is good at riding the horses. This is the second time Daniel Kaluuya did a movie with Jordan Peele since they worked together in Get Out. Emerald, played by Keke Palmer, is OJ's sister who is very funny and brave. I really like the chemistry between OJ and Emerald when they decide to help and have each other's back. I can tell that they are acting like they are close brother and sister. Then there's Jupe, played by Steven Yeun, who is from The Walking Dead and Manair. Jupe is a Korean guy who owns and creates a theme park called Jupiter's Claim. Also appearing in this film is Angel Torrance, played by Brandon Pira, and Atlas Holtz, played by Michael Wincott, who is from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, The Crow, Stranger Days, Along Came a Spider, and Hitchcock. Angel is a tech salesman at Fry's Electronic, who is also very funny and wanted to help out. Atlas Alt is a Rian-owned cinematographer who also teamed up with OJ, Emerald, and Angel Torrance in an attempt to capture the flying object on camera. Atlas Alt pretty much had that similar behavior as Quint in Steven Spielberg's Jaws. Jordan Peele did a wonderful job directing this movie, especially he made this film so thrilling. The music composed by Michael Abels sounds very haunting, chilling, and exciting. Even that song, Sunglasses at Night, is also played in the film. Overall, this is a great science fiction horror movie. While it's not perfect, it is wonderful to see Jordan Peele return to make another horror film. Out of all the 3 horror movies directed by Jordan Peele, this is my third and least favorite. I actually like this horror movie the same way I like Get Out. I know this is not a popular opinion, but I still love Us more. I also like this movie the same way I like Scream 5 this year. Wow. I have been seeing some wonderful, great, and awesome movies this summer, such as Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Top Gun Maverick, Jurassic World Dominion, Elvis, Minions 2 The Rise of Gru, Thor 4 Love and Thunder, Dragon Ball Super Superhero, and Bullet Train. While last year's summer movies are good, this year's summer is better, despite the fact that we are still dealing with COVID-19 pandemic. Anyway, if you're a fan of horror movies, you will have a great time seeing this film. So I give this movie 4 out of 5 nuclear bombs.